You can't have a bunch of walls without doors, unless you're playing The Sims and enjoy trapping people in a room with no doors and making them cook dinner 100 times. Just me? There are actually a few different types of doors, frames, and hardware that are used in both residential and commercial construction, and it's important to know which ones to specify in different scenarios. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through the most common door, frame, and hardware types. So stay tuned. What's up, designers? My name is Kelsey. I'm an NCIDQ certified interior designer and the owner of KLSY, a Manhattan-based design studio specializing in commercial spaces. My mission is to help other designers excel in their career while promoting transparency about the career and industry. I'll be launching something pertaining to the NCIDQ exam, pertaining to studying for it, maybe some test prep materials in early 2025. So if you're studying for the NCIDQ exam, then be sure to click the link down in the description box to sign up for my email list and newsletter, where I will send you some exclusive insights. I'll let you know when that launches. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. There are three basic components of a door system: the door itself, the frame, and the hardware. These components combined all together are known as an opening assembly. Wood doors are the most common type for both residential and commercial construction. They are classified by how they open, such as a swinging door, which is attached to the frame with hinges or pivots, pocket sliding doors that are hung on top tracks and can be used in smaller spaces where you don't have the room or clearance for a swinging door, bypass sliding doors, which are typically only used for closets. You probably have this type of door for your own closet, and they fall off the track at least once a week. Bifolding doors, which are similar to bypass folding doors, except they allow for full access to the doorway. And accordion folding doors, which are typically used to separate spaces like auditoriums. Please note that any fire-rated or egress-exit doors must always be swinging doors because they can accommodate a high traffic volume and are easy to operate. A wooden door can either be a hollow core or a solid core, and they sound pretty self-explanatory. Hollow core doors are hollow, and solid core doors are solid at the core. Hollow core doors are made of 1 or 3 pieces of veneer on each side of a cellular interior. They should only be used in places with light traffic because they're not as sturdy as solid core doors, and they also cannot be considered fire rated, but people specify them because they are cost saving. Solid core doors are made with a variety of core types depending on the function of the door, but some common materials include particle board, stave core, which are basically solid blocks of wood, or mineral core, which is a fire-rated material. There are many benefits to using a solid core door because they can be fire resistant, they can provide additional acoustical properties, and they're also much more durable than a hollow core door. A use case example of this would be using a solid core door as the front door of your home because it's stronger and sturdier to help keep intruders out. And it has the durability to withstand lots of guests coming in and out of your home, slamming your door every day, you party animal. But you can use hollow core doors everywhere else in your home because they're much less expensive. In terms of the face of the door, it can be either a flush or a panel door. Flush wood doors are made of thin, flat veneers laminated to various types of cores, as I previously mentioned. And panel doors consist of solid pieces of wood that frame various types of panels and can be in lots of different styles. The main difference is that flush has no panels and is a flat surface, and a panel door has decorative panels. Panel doors don't have many other uses other than for decoration, so if you receive a question on the exam about it, check your program information about if the client specifically asked for panel doors. If they didn't, you would probably want to select flush doors because that would be cost saving. And from my memory, the NCIDQ exam's preference when they ask you which would be the best selection or specification, they always want to go for the cost saving selections. Metal doors are rarely, if ever, used in residential spaces, yet they're a popular option for commercial spaces because they're more durable, secure, and are definitely more fire resistant than wood doors. The three most common types of metal doors are flush, sash, and louvered. Flush doors have a single smooth surface on both sides. These are most commonly used for emergency exit and egress doors. Sash doors have 1 or more pieces of glass, known as glass lights. These are used often for office and conference room doors because they allow you to see what's going on inside the room. And louvered doors have metal vent openings to allow for ventilation and are used in places like copy rooms and mechanical rooms where ventilation is needed. Metal doors, also known as hollow metal doors, can be made out of a variety of metals like stainless steel, aluminum, and bronze. Which, crap, someone's using bronze for doors? They got money. But the most common construction is steel with a painted finish. Next, let's talk about frames. Wood doors can have wood frames, hollow metal, why can't I say a word? Hollow metal. Wood doors can have wood frames, hollow metal frames, and aluminum frames. The type of frame that you select for a door depends on the appearance you're trying to achieve, the type of partition the door opening is installed in, and the fire rating requirements. Where a 20-minute fire rating is needed, you must always use a hollow metal frame, regardless if it's a wood or metal door. You also would use a metal frame if you have a metal door. Finally, aluminum frames are most commonly used for glass doors and wood doors. Lastly, let's talk about the different types of door hardware. Door hardware overall is referring to all of the locks, the latches, the hinges, all of the mechanisms that go into helping make the door operate. Hinges are the most common method of attaching doors. We mentioned before that a swinging door type is required for all exit and egress doors, which requires hinge hardware to operate. The side of the door that hinges are located is called the jam side. Think about jamming your fingers into the crevice of a door. Painful, yes, but helpful to remember the concept. Latch sets and lock sets are the hardware that actually allow you to operate the door, like doorknobs, and the piece that holds it into place. On the exam, you may see a few different types of locks, including automatic, where a door locks automatically behind you, like the front door to an office suite to prevent intruders. The most common type is a lever lock set or lever lock set. I actually don't know if it's lever or lever. I feel like I've heard both. Let me know if it's lever or lever, because it's easy to operate and is required to provide ADA accessibility. It is used on anything from private offices to bathrooms. A code or touchpad lock that requires a code to be entered is common for secure rooms like IT rooms or storage rooms containing private information, any room that you don't want the average layperson walking into. And an ID badge or swipe lock requires something like an employee ID or badge to open, which you might already have at your current office building. Panic hardware is required for all egress doors like exit stairwells and large auditoriums. If an emergency were to happen, there's a possibility that a large number of people would be running to the exit at the same time. With panic hardware, simply pushing against it will open the door, so there's no need to turn any knobs, and it can allow for a much quicker exit. Closers are also required in both emergency exit doors and in fire-rated doors. They're the hardware that automatically close the door behind you to prevent the spread of fire from room to room. They also control the distance a door can be opened and protect the door itself and the surrounding walls from damage. A little sustainability note is you want to use closers to make a building more sustainable because it helps control the HVAC system, the airflow. If you are in a building where you're running the heat, if you have a closer on a door, the door closes automatically behind you. That's preventing the heat from escaping more easily. So just a little something to think about. Push plates and pull bars are used to operate a door that does not require automatic latching, like toilet rooms. Thresholds are the transition pieces that are used where two flooring materials meet at a door line. These are required for automatic door bottoms or where minor changes to a floor level occur. For more information and graphics pertaining to doors, frames, and hardware, then turn to Chapter 11 of your David Kent Ballast reference manual. If you're looking for more NCIDQ test prep videos, then check out my NCIDQ video playlist here. And if you're thinking of taking the NCIDQ exam, sign up for my newsletter. Everything will be down in the description box. I'll leave all the links there. And with that, I'll see you next time for more educational interior design content. Thanks for watching and happy studying.